What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Ange Predicts YouTube channel. I'm Ange and I predict stuff. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video out with all your friends. If you like prediction videos, check out my playlist of predictions. Alright guys, it is Saturday, March 11th, and in the NHL, we have a full slate of games. But before we do that, guys, I just want to remind you that my results for yesterday's picks are available on my community tab. Alright guys, let's get right into the predictions. Alright, starting off with the Detroit Red Wings versus the Boston Bruins at 1 p.m. guys. Obviously Boston is very strong at home, 26-3-3. They actually lost to the Edmonton Oilers in a game that nobody thought would happen. But anyways, the Oilers are very good, guys. They're going up against Detroit Red Wings that are not the Oilers, guys. I mean, obviously there is a big gap in these two teams. I think Boston takes this one, guys, 4-2. I am taking Boston on the money line. Next up, we have the Flyers versus the Pens. Two teams that are close in geography, that's for sure. But like I said, they do tend to kind of hate each other. That's for sure. It's going to be a physical matchup. There's no doubt about that. Penguins 17-9-5 at home. Flyers 12-15-7 away. The last time they played each other, the Pens won easily 4-1. I think they're able to beat the Flyers at home, guys. I will take the Penguins by a 5-3 score. That's over on the game. Alright, next up we have the Rangers versus the Buffalo Sabers. It's funny, guys, because the Sabers got pounded by the Stars 10-4 in their last game. The Sabres don't play well at home. They're 13-18-2, guys. They're going up against the Rangers team that is locked and loaded with talent such as Kane, Tarasenko, Fox, and more, guys. I gotta go with the Rangers on this one, guys. 4-3 score. I am going with the over on the game. Next up, we have the Coyotes versus the Avs in the West, guys. Arizona has been playing very well, guys. I'll be very honest with you. I called them to win against the spread, and that was right against, I can't remember the team. I think it was the Preds. But like I said, guys, they're playing very good hockey. Colorado at home, 17-11-5, so they play pretty good at home. The last time they played the Coyotes beat them 6-3, guys. I do think the Avalanche are the better team. That's why I'm going with them as the match winner, 3-2. However, my betting tip will be the Coyotes against the spread. Alright, next up is the Vegas Golden Knights versus the Canes. Two big teams out in the West and the East playing up against each other. Two big Titans, obviously. Honestly, in my opinion, guys, Carolina's probably the more consistent and solid team. So, honestly, I'll take the Canes on this one, guys. 4-3 score. However, I'll still take the Vegas Golden Knights against the spread as the betting tip. Alright, Blues versus the Blue Jackets. I like the way the Blues have been playing in this second half of the season for sure. They picked up from their slow start. They've been playing very well. They got a few new additions such as Kapanen that's been really helping them. At home, they're 14-4-4, guys. They beat the Sharks and twice actually. Looking at the head-to-head, guys, they have 2-1 over Columbus. I am going with the Blue Jackets to win tonight, guys, by a 4-2 score. I'll take the under 6.5 on the game. Next up, we have the Jets versus the Panthers. This is an interesting matchup, guys. However, the Jets have been really disappointing lately. I don't know what's going on with the team. Even the coach, Bonus, is starting to ask questions himself. They don't play as good on the road, guys. They're 15-15-1 on the road. Panthers 18-10-3. They play their best hockey at home, guys. I'm going with the Panthers to take this one, guys. 5-3 score. My betting tip will be the Panthers on the money line. Next up, we have the Devils versus the Habs. It's funny because the Habs have been playing very well lately, and they also play well at home. They're going up against the Devils, which is not an easy opponent, that's for sure. They're 24-4-4 away, guys. They just beat the Caps, they beat the Coyotes, and they'll also beat the Avs 7-5 lately, guys. So they could definitely put it in the net. The last 3 times they played the Habs, they beat them 2 out of the 3 times, guys. So I'll take the Devils to have the upper hand here, 4-3. However, my betting tip will be the Habs against the spread. Alright, guys, next up we have the Blackhawks versus the Lightning. You cannot get more lopsided than that, guys. Some of you guys might take the Hawks on the money line just because the payout is probably so high. But I tend not to follow that philosophy, guys. Just because I see a higher payout on one side, it doesn't mean I'm gonna take the risk on it. Unless I'm taking a single bet and just for the fun of it. But if you're looking at a parlay, guys, I definitely wouldn't take the Blackhawks. I would take the Lightning at home, guys, by a 5-1 win. I'm taking the Bolts on the money line. Next up is an amazing, interesting Canadian matchup. We have the Oilers versus Toronto. Toronto's a good team at home, guys, with the home crowd. They play very well, 23-6-4. The Oilers are good on away as well. They're 20-10-3, so that's interesting. They beat the Bruins, they beat the Sabers, they beat the Jets and the Maple Leafs the last time they played them. However, I still like to lean with the Leafs at home, so I'll take the Leafs to win 5-4. But my betting tip will be the Edmonton Oilers against the spread. Next up, we have the Caps versus the Islanders. Two teams that don't necessarily put up a lot of points on the board, guys. It'll probably be a 1-point game for sure. There's no doubt about that. The Islanders at home, 20-11-3, guys. The last time they played the Caps, they lost 4-3. I think this time the Islanders get the upper hand by a 3-2 score. They need the points to make the playoffs, guys, or at least stay in the playoffs. So I'll take the Islanders to win, and I'll take the under on the game. All right, next up we have the Stars versus the Kraken. The Stars just came out of a huge win against Buffalo. Like I said, once you get the machine started, I told you guys, Robertson and Hintz and everybody else, it doesn't stop, guys. So I think the Stars will continue the momentum and win against the Kraken 5-3. I'm taking the Stars on the money line. All right, next up we have the Sens versus the Canucks, another Canadian matchup. Obviously, these Senators are playing to keep their playoff dreams alive. They have much more going for them than the Canucks, much more at risk. So I will take the Senators to be the match winner by a 4-3 score, and I will take the over on the game. Alright, guys, the next game is the Kings versus the Preds. The Kings at home, 29-2, guys. Nashville away, 15-13-4. The last two times they played each other, they both won a game against each other. So honestly, it looks to be a decent head-to-head matchup. However, I do think the Kings are the better team here, guys. So I'll take the Kings 3-2 win, guys. And I will take the under on the game. All right, last but not least, we have the Wild versus the Sharks. The Wild have been playing very good lately. They've been winning by maybe 1-goal margins, very close under games. The Sharks, they're kind of unpredictable, guys. They seem to lose like 5 games and then just randomly win a game. I think this might be a game that they randomly win, guys. Looking at the head-to-head, they beat the Wild twice, 5-2 and 3-2. So I'll take the Sharks on this one, guys, 5-2, and I'll take the Sharks against the spread. All right, guys, those were my NHL picks for today. I hope you enjoyed them. I would love to hear your NHL picks and thoughts down below in the comments. I'm Ange, and I'm out of here, guys. Take care and good luck.